So we had some time on the range with the JETBeam T2. Hell, I'm impressed with this little light. We were out at Silva Arms in Glenanda here in the south of Joburg. Nice little range, nice little gun shop. JETBeam's team, excellent oaks. I'll leave a link here, go check them out. They're very nice guys to deal with. The range is also very nice. They allow me to use the range there and switch off the lights so that I can play with things like that there. But they can only allow me so much time, so I also don't want to impede on them. So I only had a limited time on the range. I was there for about 45 minutes and my plan was to shoot 200 rounds with this light on my gun. So in the video, I'm not shooting for accuracy. You'll see a bit of muzzle flip and things like that. I was shooting to get 200 rounds over this light downrange. So here's some video of that. So I ended up shooting 210 rounds. So I have a lot of brass to clean and reload again. So 210 rounds over this light with my SIG SP202 my everyday carry gun. The light performed as advertised. I don't think that was ever in question. This is a JETBeam light. JETBeam build lights like tanks. I keep saying this. The build quality on these things are amazing. JETBeam, I am impressed. This light works as advertised. I don't know, you can't see it anymore, but I did post a picture of it. This was grey on top here of the carbon of shooting 210 rounds over this light, and the light still functions. I charged this battery once. Now the battery is the reason why I shot 210 rounds. The battery is one of the USB rechargeable batteries. We got a little plug, you can plug it into the battery. I'm not a big fan of this battery, so I wanted to check it out. JETBeam assured me that that battery will work, and it does work. Like I said, JETBeam built lights like tanks. Looks like they built batteries like tanks also. The battery still works. This battery was charged once since I've had this light. Still works. But let's get back to the battery. Let's open it up. Now, you'll remember my Spera's E1 Pro torture test, drop test. The only thing that broke in this light was the battery. The button top broke off. You can see it's one of the, you got a little USB port there to charge the battery. Now this battery, there's nothing loose, everything works, it's still perfect. I'm impressed with this. This was the one thing I was concerned about with this light, is these types of batteries. And it held up with 210 rounds over the gun in a limited amount of time. And that amount of time, the barrel and the slide of that gun got so hot, I had to leave it outside just to cool it down a bit before I put it down my pants again. So it handled the heat, it handled the recoil. It worked perfectly. This light is built tough. I am very, very impressed with this light, and I am so impressed that I didn't get this light sponsored to me. Okay, JETBeam didn't sponsor this light to me. I bought this light with my own money. This will be my new carry light. This will go on my SP202. Hopefully this weekend or next weekend I can take a drive out to my friend in Secunda or Eugene there at Edge Custom to get me a holster sorted for my setup. Let's go further with the battery, okay? So you can use the battery it's supplied with. You can also, in your EDC backup pack or whatever you want to use, carry a couple of spare CR123 batteries to fit in here. That's one of the things that people have been asking me is, why this light or why not a rechargeable light? Well, the simple fact is a rechargeable light, you can't just swap the battery out. So if something happens, your battery runs down, where are you going to charge that light? You can't charge it out in the field. Even if you can charge it, it's going to take an hour or so to charge it. Take the battery out, put a new battery in. It makes sense. Okay? So it's a bit more old school than some of the other newer lights on the market. But that ability to take the battery out, without taking this thing off my gun even, because you can just twist the head off. Take the battery out, put another battery in, I'm back in the fight in seconds. So while discussing this light with Eugene at Edge Custom Carry, he brought something up. These buttons, they're a bit different than what we normally used to. Streamlight fans will know these buttons. Streamlight use exactly the same type of button. It's not a toggle, it's not a switch, it's a button that you tap. Once for on, and you also have momentary. It's something to get used to, it's different, but once you got it down, these things work. Eugene had a concern about wearing gloves, mechanics gloves, things like that. I'm not a tactical, I don't have things like that. I have normal winter gloves. I actually don't wear gloves a lot. I don't like gloves. So I don't have those types of things around it to test it. But I did use my thickest winter gloves, and you can still operate the side switches like that. I think that's part of the reason why it's like that, is to accommodate the glove. Because you only have that press on that toggle there, or not toggle, it's a little raised part there that you can just activate it with. It works. Okay, my final thoughts on this light is it's amazing. I love this thing. Just the way it mounts, the way the battery operates, the way you can swap batteries in the field, the toggle switches, the light this thing emits, a winner all the way. I love this thing. This is my new everyday carry light. This is going on my gun. As soon as I get all stuff sorted from Edge, when you come see me, when you find me on the range, you will find this light on my gun. I love this thing. So final thoughts, it's a winner. It's definitely a winner. For the price that you pay for this, the build quality that you get, JETBeam don't make things for collectors or shiny and different colors and all that thing. JETBeam quietly makes proper, tough lights. Lights that's used in the field. JETBeam in South Africa isn't a new company. They've been around here a long time. They supply a lot of security industry lights. That's their main focus. I'm privileged to be able to supply you now with JETBeam quality lights. Check them out on the website. These things are amazing. You won't be disappointed. Thanks.